Linda Acosta, and just
CEO of Mendelow Consulting Group. We're here to help you transform
on the field. That is a typical day in my life.
Very, very special day.
And I'm going to be joined with about 1,500 other riders.
I love all the seasons here. The colors of the fall are beautiful. The sky here is incredibly beautiful, and you'll see a lot of the sky in my work. I've always painted. As a little girl, painting was my most favorite thing to do. I always painted murals and custom oil paintings for my clients as an interior designer. But when we moved here, I really felt a calling to paint full-time. My art is completely influenced by living in this beautiful area. I love going out in my truck and taking pictures and work from the picture, but a lot of that is still in my mind. I have one favorite tool that I work with, and it's a palette knife. It's very worn, and that's the only tool I really use. I find when someone reacts to something that I painted, it begins a dialogue, it begins a connection, that we're thinking along similar lines. And it's amazing how much we all share through art. I'm always just amazed at the beauty around us, and it stops me right in my tracks, and I really lose all thought of anything else other than, wow, what a day. Isn't this beautiful? There's so much beauty around us.
Picking this week's MCM Friday Night Football Game of the Week was a no-brainer, as Damascus is looking to tie a state record for 50 consecutive wins, but first they must beat Walter Johnson. On Damascus' first drive, this handoff to senior Dante Rowland goes for over 30 yards. That sets up this touchdown run, and Damascus is first on the board, 0-7. The touchdown has the Damascus student section all lit up. Later, this pass from Diego Mendez to Brendan Hess goes for 74 yards, and Damascus is breaking this one open. Coach Hurd is trying to get his Wildcats fired up. Next drive, and Josh Warburger hits Ian Griffin with a pass that will set up a field goal. But Damascus will answer with a 30-yard touchdown from Chris Shaw, his second touchdown of the day, So Damascus cheerleaders, how many wins do you have? Damascus has done it. They tied the state record. I asked Coach Wallach how it felt to get number 50.
Feels great, you know. To me, tying the record is not really the goal. You know, it's just about getting another win and trying to, you know, go on the road to states, and that's really our ultimate goal. But it's certainly nice, and it says a lot about the program and the players that we've had in the past, and the hard work that we're putting in.
Next week, Damascus will host Seneca Valley to try to get sole possession of the state record for most consecutive wins. For MCM Friday Night Football, I'm Vincent Sarageno. Just a stone's throw away from Poolesville, Maryland, is Bealsville, Maryland. And the crown jewel of Bealsville is Alden Farms. Alden Farms is run by David Terrio and his wife Sandy. David, a landscaper by trade, ran Alden Farms as a garden center for 25 years. They then transformed Alden Farms into a sculpture garden for the public to enjoy.
It was a natural progression from landscape design work to retail garden center where I could show my work both in the landscaping design and the plants that I appreciate. It was also the beginnings of creating a garden that people could come and visit and enjoy my sculpture.
David uses a lot of repurposed stone. He has stones from residential and commercial constructions. Some of his stone even comes from museums down in DC.
A lot of people seem to use stone because of its color, and they can polish it and they can get a lot of color and a lot of glow out of it. I don't use it for that. I use it very natural stone and leave it as natural as I can.
David does not work exclusively with stone and will mix elements such as metal and glass into his work.
They're already combined, you know, the metal and the stone, and sometimes you add the water as a waterfall. Those earth elements are easily put together. And that's why I think I'm more of a sculptor than a carver. A carver tends to create an image where I am just highlighting what you're already seeing. Come on.
David's home, workshop, showroom, and the sculpture garden are all here in one place.
I have a barn that I use as a gallery, and I work out back. I use mainly diamond-bladed circular saws and grinders, but also with both hand and pneumatic chisels. My pieces are very accessible. They have a way of fitting into almost any landscape.
Alden Farms is open to the public, but it is just one of the many stops that you can visit during the Countryside Artesian of Maryland's Fall Gallery and Studio Tour, going on from October 13th through the 15th.
I just want people to come, enjoy the setting, enjoy the pieces. That's enough, you know. That's really what I'm trying to do.
In Bealsville, Maryland, I'm Vincent Sarageno.